boys and girls. Are you ready to do some reading and practicing our sounds? Good, I am too. So, listen, I picked a few words from all the sight words that we did last day, and we're going to see how well we remember them. Do you remember this word? Remember a Y on the end of a one-beat word or syllable says I. So this is b-I, by. As in, I read a book by Robert Munsch. Was, you beat me, okay? Says, get, boy, boy. Girl, girl. Do you recognize that word? That's one of our spelling words this week, has I-R, and bird. There's that tuppy. The U is silent. Make the I say eh. Skip right over the U. Old, build. I love to build with Lego. Has, remember the S says Z, has. What's tricky about that? OW says ow. Ow. How are you today, grade 1? How are you? I'm. Remember, that's a contraction made up of the two little words I am. So they took the A out from am and put an apostrophe in its place. It takes less time to say, doesn't it? I'm. No H, be careful. So it's were. And then this is the one we learned on Monday, right? You can say it two ways. You can say O-U-ow, our, that is our house. Or you can say our. I think most people say our, especially when they're talking, they say it quickly. So instead of taking the time to say our, they say our. Our family went on vacation. Our dog had to go to the vet. Our cat had kittens. Okay, our van is in the workshop. Okay, so that's enough with our sight words. Now how about the spelling words? So it's Tuesday. Yesterday you wrote out your spelling words, and today you're going to do the crossword puzzle, right? Okay, before you do that, I want to go through and say the words and spell them and say them. Do you remember this one? Cloud, cloud. Remember it has O-U, ow, and out in the middle. C-L-O-U-D, cloud. And that's tricky because there's another word with ow in the middle, but it's spelled O-W. Clown, clown. C-L-O-W-N, clown. You might say to yourself, Mrs. Card, how do I remember the difference? You have to practice. Practice, practice, practice. Write it 10 times on your whiteboard. What's this word? Snow. Surprise sound, right? S-N-O-W. Snow. Are you beating me? What's that? Serve. 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 Good work. Bumper word. Like. L-I-K-E. Like. Don't put lick. Don't put C-K. You have to have silent E on the end so that it hops over the K and makes the I say its own name. Like. Here's a word like buy. We just talked about buy. This is the word try. T-R-Y. Try. Y says I on the end of a one-beat word. B-O-K. Book. B-O-O-K. There it is again. Look at that. I-R, and bird in the middle. Remember, boys and girls, I told you that E-R, U-R, and I-R, I call them the bossy R sounds because all you hear is R saying So you have to remember there's a vowel that always goes with it. And that's true. If you don't put the vowel, then you don't have a real word. Because remember I told you that every word has to have a vowel. Sometimes it's Y, But you have to hear a vowel sound in every word, or you have to put a vowel in every word. Let's practice spelling it. Ready? Girl. Girl. And here's another word with in bird. First. 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 Ooh in tooth. Moon. 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 Now I'm just going to go get something. Just a minute. Look at this. All the oo sounds we've learned. U-I-oo, O-O-oo, E-W-oo, U-E-oo. Okay, there's O-O in the middle of oon. Good job. Horse, horse, or in morning. H-O-R-S, uh-oh, tricky, silent E. Mouse word, boat, boat, B-O-A-T. So the tricky part will be remembering silent A. Pray, pray, P-R-A-Y, pray. And on your seat work today, that's what you have to circle, the A-Y-A family. Oh, and here come the toughie, the sight words, the star words. What is this word? Because. Let's spell it. B-E-C-A-U-S-E. Because. Now remember, you can kind of hear in the middle. See that? That's why Mrs. Card put that there. But you have to remember, yes, there's a U, but there's an A in front. Making the sound. And then the S makes the Z sound, and you have to remember silent E. Because. And then what's our other star word? Mother. M-O, which says in shovel, so be careful, don't put U, make sure you put O. T-H in this, E-R, in verse, or in bigger. Mother. Good job. Let's do them backwards. I'm not going to read them, you're going to read them. Good. I can't hear you. Ha ha ha. Just fooling. Wouldn't it be funny if I could hear you saying it through my computer? Are you using the sounds that we're learning to sound out words that you don't know when you come to them in your reading? Look for those word keys. Very, very important. Okay, now what are we doing? Now we're going to do the yellow chart sound. Oh, goodness, it's been a while since we've seen those. And they're not in order, so this will be exciting. Y says, I and fly. Good for you. You say it first before I do it. A-Y, A and pray. E says, E and me. Good. O says, O and go. G-L, go and glue. F-L, full and flake. C-L, colon clock. B-L, bull and block. Oh, and the naughty sound. This one is with your voice. T-H, in this. I'll take this blue block, please. And the other naughty sound, no voice. T-H, in thick. S-H, and ship. T-R, turn train. F-R, fur and frog. P-L, pull and plane. S-T, st, in stop. C-K, k, in duck. Good job. That's the yellow chart. Okay, it's an exciting day because guess what? I have the very last chart of sounds. I'm going to teach them to you. The first one is the word ending. F-U-L, full in beautiful. So because it's brand new, you're just going to listen to me do it. And then in the coming days, we'll practice saying the sound. A-R-E, air in care. That's like a bumper word. See, Jesus is caring for the children. Look at this. T-A-I-N, 10 in mountain. U-R-E, ewer in pure. That's like a bumper word, isn't it? This is a really different sound. T-U-R-E, chur in pasture. That's why I put C-H, because the T says ch. W-A-R, war in warm. The weather is starting to warm up because spring is here. T-I-O-N, shun in nation. A nation is a country. S-I-O-N, shun in missionary. See the sound hiding in the middle of the word there? And I know the S says shh because there's two S's together. Because look at this. S-I-O-N, jeune in television. There's only one S there, so the S says zh, which is kind of a Z sound. Zh, jeune. E-I-G-H-A in 8. O-R, in sailor. A-R, in dollar. Y says I in crystal. Crystal. Those glasses are made of crystal. Last one. E-R-R, air in cherry. Good job. Now, the only other thing that I want to do is our focus sound for today, which is UN, un in unbutton. Can you say that with me? UN, un in unbutton. And of course, we know that this line tells us this is a word beginning. What does that mean? That means I can add it to the beginning of a word, button, and get a whole new word. Unbutton. Un often makes the word be opposite. So first I button my jacket. Then when I'm coming back inside because I'm finished playing, I unbutton it. That's the opposite, isn't it? Button and unbutton are opposites because they're totally different. So on the back, when we go to practice un and unbutton, we're going to circle un because it's a word beginning, and then we're going to underline the root word that's left, and that will help us read the word. So I'm going to cover up the word beginning, un. Now, I'm going to get my marker. I forgot to get it. Just a minute, boys and girls. Because that is a little bit of a tricky word to read. So cover up un. And then that word is 2 beats. So I divided it into its beats. And E is all by itself in a beat. So that means it says its own name. And then this is a closed syllable because that beat ends in a consonant. So the E says n, then. So the word is even, even. And if something is not even, we say it's uneven, uneven. Okay, how about this word? Cover up un. Can you read that word by yourself? It's a regular word. I see CK follows O because O says ah. Lock. Remember the cookie letters come after a short vowel. So first I will lock the door, then I will unlock it. Okay, now I'm going to go through and you're going to do this in your special sound booklet. You're going to circle the word beginning un, And you're going to underline the root word. And then read the words. Don't just do the circling, underlining, and then not bother to read it, because then you're not learning anything, are you? What's this? Cover up un. H says O says hook. Put un in the front and you get unhook. Okay. What about this word? Less. Put un in front and you get unless or unless. You may not go outside to play unless it stops raining. Okay. What's that word? Do you recognize it? You can divide it into syllables between the double P's, can't you? Happy. Y says E on the end of a two-beat word. Happy. Now put un in front and you get unhappy. My mummy was unhappy when she saw that I ate all the cookies. Okay, cover up un here. I see IND, eind, kind. Put un in front and you get unkind. Jesus wants us to be kind, not unkind. Let's go through and read all the un words. Ready? Uneven, unlock, unhook, unless, unhappy, unkind. Good job. So you're all set to do your seat work grade 1. Let's go over it quickly. Okay, you're matching to make compound words. That's easy, isn't it? Circling A. When you get to here, be careful because sometimes it's easy to get mixed up because you might think, oh, I have to circle the word keys and write how many. No, not here. Here you write R for regular, B for bumper, M for mouse. But first you have to mark the vowels. And look, read out loud to mommy or daddy. Don't just circle and mark and then write RMB and then not read the words. Okay, because you're missing the most important part. The most important part is being able to read. Remember what I tell you about this? If you don't know what the picture is, you may ask mommy, what is that picture? But she can't point to the word for you. You have to read all the words for yourself and find the word that names the picture. I can go through and name them for you. Gift, tree, sleep, coat, chair. Oh, that's pointing in the direction of west. Oh, of course he's sniffing. And uh-oh, a crash. Okay, and then down here you're writing about trees. Don't forget you're starting with a number word. And then don't forget to choose a juicy action word. Are you remembering your capitals and periods and spaces between the words? And does your sentence make sense? Is it exciting or is it going to make Mrs. Card fall asleep? Okay, have a great day, everybody. I love you. Bye.